Berserk, Volume 1, Chapter 1. Just finished reading it, and I have to say, holy hell. This shit was awesome. I don't know if this is my first Seinen manga. Well, it's my first Seinen manga, but I don't know if it's my first Seinen series. I might have watched some Seinen anime before. But this first chapter really blew me away. It opened up with a bang. We get introduced to the main character, Guts, but we do not find out his name until later on in the chapter. I was really surprised that this first volume only has 3 chapters in it. However, the first chapter is 90 pages long. So it opens up with Guts fucking a woman, but then the woman transforms into a beast, some kind of monster, demon. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it transformed into this beast. And it's like, I caught you in my trap, and he just is like, you're the one that's trapped, and he kills it. And then next thing you know, he's walking away, and it gives you the sense that he's hunting demons or something. Gets to a fucking town, and sees these like thugs from Coca Castle or something like that throwing knives at this little fairy thing, which are called elves in this series. And basically Guts is like, I'm gonna mess up your bar a little bit, he says to the bartender, and he starts shooting a crossbow at all these thugs. And at first you're like, is he rescuing this elf? But then you find out it's all for his own agenda. He's after this dude who is apparently like the king of this castle, this Coca Castle, the king of this thugs. And even the Lord Mayor himself does not even want to touch this, doesn't even want to even, combat this person. So he's been giving them women and children as food, giving them gold. I'm like, okay, so basically they're thugs, they're bandits, and they're taking a tax percentage, and the tax percentage is human flesh and gold. But Guts is like, tell your leader the Black Swordsman's here. But dude, the way he fucked these people up, man. Shooting these crossbows in their eyes. Dude, he shot one through this one dude's nose, and that's the one he told to go tell him, yo, the Black Swordsman's here. And then behind him, a guy comes up and he slashes that dude in half. And the artwork is so beautiful. It's so dark and gritty and gory. I fucking love it. Slashes that guy in half, his body comes flying off. So, basically, Guts makes a problem for himself because the mayor sends his guards to capture Guts. You're torturing him. We find out the elf's name is Puck. He actually helps Guts escape, but Guts is like, don't touch me, whatever. You think I actually saved you? Whatever. And the little elf got, like, upset. And you can kind of tell Puck is the comedy relief of this series. At least that's what I kind of got from it in the first chapter. And then we see who this guy is, this leader. And he looks like kind of demonic. He has sharp teeth and whatnot. And the mayor goes to make amends with what happened. And he says, we'll give you the double amount of gold and double amount of humans. And the guy's like, you're just trying to save your own ass. He goes, you think I care about that? He goes, I just want to see humans burn in the fiery apocalypse. I want to hear the bones crunching under the hooves of horses. And I was like, yo, this dude's demonic. He has to be a demon. And then he goes to go after Guts. And we see a brand on his neck, which we find out later in the chapter. It's called the Brand of Sacrifice. And Puck was like, what is that? How'd you get it? What is that? What's it mean? Asking all these questions. And Guts was, being his own self. And Guts is almost seems aloof, but also kind of crazy. And Puck says that, he even heals Guts' wounds at one point. And he goes, elves have many abilities. And that's like to heal wounds, sense people's emotions, etc., etc. So his leader of his trope said before he got his head sliced off. And as Guts is sitting there, he starts to feel the emotions coming into himself. Puck feels it. And he's like, he can't put his finger on it. And he realizes it's fear, sadness, and it was something else. Fear, sadness, I can't remember the other one. And he goes, it's so mixed, like, darkly. He goes, and there's something even deeper. And then we get to the battle, man. This guy in this Cobra suit is going with his army, his thugs, to go fuck up Guts. And Guts is just underneath these corpses. He like raises up and starts shooting crossbow bolts at all these people, hitting them in the eyes, hitting them in the throat, just massacring these people. And then this one guy comes up to him and he like cuts off the horse's head along with slicing the dude's body in half. I was like, oh my god, man, that shit's so crazy. I was like, I love it. I'm instantly in love with this series now. Okay, I watched the first two movies of the Golden Age arc. Don't really know anything else besides that. I knew it was going to be somewhat gory, but nothing. I didn't think it was going to be anything like this. To see that horse's head get cut off, and in the same stroke of the fucking blade, the guy's body gets cut in half. His body from his from his stomach, right in his stomach, just split in half, blood going everywhere. Even Puck's like, I really can't call that a sword. When he first seen the sword, he goes, I guess it'd be more like a slab, because it's so big. And the battle with Guts and this apostle that we come to find out what he is called is pretty unique. He's shooting him and whatnot, and shoots him into a house. And Guts goes in there, and the guy's gone, and then the dude fully transforms into a demon or a monster, whatever, sort of like a cobra. We even seen him at one point before his cobra form took place. He had like a kid up on his sword or his axe, and the blood was dripping down into his mouth, and it just confirmed that this dude's a monster. And then he transforms into a monster. And the battle between Guts and this dude, it's just fucking bare bone badass. Like, I fucking loved it. Okay. Guts getting his ass kicked, but then he fucking like pulls something with his teeth, like a trigger or something, and his fake arm goes like this, and there's a cannon, and he blows this dude's fucking half of his head off. Then he cuts him in half, and he's like, it must suck being unkillable, because you're gonna feel what it's like when a human is on the verge of death, and they say they want to keep living. You're gonna feel it right now. And he starts shooting him with the bolts. He goes, now you're gonna burn. But before he sets him on fire, he asks, this guy sees the brand, and we learn it's the brand of sacrifice. And he asks, God Hand, where are the 5 God Hand? And this monster's like, I don't have that information. Mere apostles don't have that information. And Guts like, enjoy burning or whatever. He burns this dude alive. And that's when Puck, as Guts walks away, realizes what this motion is. And he just says, Berserk. That's the deeper inner emotion that he was feeling, besides the fear, the sadness, and the rage. He felt the Berserk. It forms Berserk. Just this intense rage. And obviously, that's the name of the series. Now, obviously, like I said, my first impressions of this first chapter, incredible. Such a great start for a seinen series, a dark series like this. And Guts is just an awesome character so far. He has like this aloof personality, but he can laugh sometimes. But he just seems insane and crazy. Just that berserk emotion. Just incredible, man. I'd have to give this first chapter a 9 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. Really started out with a bang, like I said. And I'm definitely looking forward to reading Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Moving on to Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4. But I'm going to fucking do this series hard, guys. Look forward to another chapter review tomorrow, Tuesday, January 28th. Also, look forward to the live stream with Jim's Nerd Nation and Walking 00 or 00 Dead. We're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Eastern. Check that out. Also, if you watch this whole video, in the comment section below, give me some suggestions for some manga that I can start reading from the beginning and giving the same treatment to that suggestion as I am to Berserk. And obviously, I gotta give a shout out to Jim's Nerd Nation for giving me the idea to do this. He does this with One Piece, Naruto, and Toriko. Check him out. So I want to give the same treatment to Berserk like I'm doing. And if you have any suggestions for any other manga that I can purchase in the United States, please leave it in the comment section below, along with your comments about the first chapter and my thoughts on it. Because I want to start doing this for some other series as well, and that way I can have a couple videos, releasing for you guys every single day. But like I said, 9 out of 10 for the first chapter of Berserk. Hit the like button if you feel I deserve it. Subscribe to the channel if you're a Berserk fan or a new viewer. And thanks for watching the video, guys. This has been Anriku Zero with my Chapter 1 review of the Berserk manga, the Sennin Classic. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next Berserk review.